Hi again. So I don't know. I just feel like we need to have like a conversation about some stuff. I guess that's why I'm gonna make these videos. But anyway, and then we'll get back to the fun stuff, right? So like for me, and if I take a drink of water, it's because I get purged, and also that it's a requirement that I drink 64 ounces of water a day. So here we go. So, limits. Now again, taking information from Wikipedia and taking information from my own understanding, my own philosophy about limits. Again, you can comment below, like, subscribe to this video, and share, because I love opinions. So, what are limits? Okay, so limits are things that you are uncomfortable as a person, and that can come from the dominant side. It could also come from the submissive side. Like my daddy has set limits of his, like he doesn't, like those aren't okay with him. It could be limits of play limits of, okay, I'm not gonna go into this play mode, or it could be limits on I don't do aftercare, or you don't need, or things like that. It could be non-sexual or sexual limits. Now some people, I'm in a total power exchange dynamic. So my dynamic is I'm a baby girl, or actually I'm more of a little than a baby girl in my opinion, and I think my daddy would agree. I'm a little, and my daddy is my caregiver, and obviously my daddy. But I'm also a slave, and he is my master, and I'm also in some forms of pet play, and he is my owner in those circumstances. So, but total power exchange, what it looks like for me, does not look the same for the next person who might be talking. If you have opinions on total power exchange, what does it look like for you? It's probably not going to look the same person by person or dynamic by dynamic. That's a wonderful thing, is that it doesn't have to look the same. It's not a cookie cutter situation. It's individualized. So for me, my limits, my hard limits. So there are different types of limits. Okay. There's soft limits, which basically, soft limits for me, what I understand them to be, is that I haven't done something, and I'm not quite sure I'm capable or open to doing it. But, so my dominant would have to be very cautious in approaching that soft limit. And then where there's hard limits, so that's soft limits. Hard limits are something that, like for me, I personally wouldn't be able to do. And that if that was done to me, or if I had that feeling, that would end that play session and or the whole dynamic, depending on what it was, right? So I have a list in my head and written down of my hard limits and my soft limits. And so and then, like, so requirement limit is something where, okay, I like, no, don't tell my daddy this, because, you know, not that I don't think he already knows, but just, okay, I like a lot of impact play. However, I can't take a lot of it at one time. So although I crave it, I also resist it because it hurts. It's not, and so I require, in order to meet my needs, my physical and emotional needs for impact play, I need my dominant to read my body cues and know when it's time to take just a break, not necessarily stop entirely, but a break, and then do some well, not aftercare. It's called aftercare in that situation, but we haven't stopped playing necessarily, so it would be, I guess, mid-care. And then, you know, checking in with me, making sure I'm okay, and then giving me time to reset and prepare for the continuance of the impact play. You know, and requirement limits also mean, hey, I really like impact play, but I need aftercare afterwards, and that gives the person the chance, you know, your play partner a chance to say, hey, I can't do aftercare, so you're going to have to find somebody to do that, because I have, you know, that's not my strong suit. And so it's on, I take personal responsibility in finding my own aftercare. Now this is, of course, before I became mono, and I was playing with and I went to play parties and did that kind of thing. And there, at least the play parties that I went to were non-sexual, so there was no sexual play whatsoever. It was just pretty much impact play for me. And then sometimes I had to find my own aftercare. Some places had aftercare rooms where DOMs and other subs were, that was something that they craved, was giving aftercare. And so, you know, but these are things you need to know, you know. Time limits are like, okay, I have 15 minutes to do this, or I have X amount of time to spend with you. What, you know, so setting time limits for certain activities. I don't have a time limit. I don't think that I've ever talked about a time limit, so I don't think, at least I'm not personally interested in talking about time limits. But that in itself, I guess, is you know, what limits are. Again, it's something that you should, now if you're new to the lifestyle and you've never played with anyone, and you've never gone to a play party, and you've never had impact play, or the things that you think you like done to you, I highly recommend that you go to demos and play parties and just ask to be an observer and watch other people, because you learn a lot about other people's skills, and you also learn about your own personal ability to take, because sometimes, like, now this has nothing, I guess, anyway, I know I don't like needle play. Now I didn't have to go to watch a demo personally to know that, but if I didn't know that and I had watched a demo, which I had accidentally walked in on a needle play demo and almost passed out because it was just a little too much for my little side to take. So it wasn't, you know, again, I need to put that on my hard list. So where other kinds of play was on my soft list, and some of them are still on my soft list, and I still haven't experienced it, so I don't know if it'll become a hard limit. And others have come off the soft limit and either went on the hard limit or went on the okay list, or the green list, as I call it. So me, I have a green list, which is the go, you know, these are the good things, so the things you can do. The yellow list, which means I'm interested in it, but I don't know enough to know if I'll like it, or I've not experienced it to know if I like it. And then I have a red list, which is like absolutely not, I don't want anything to do with those types of things. So, you know, so like I said, if you're new to the community and you're submissive, I do take mentorships. I'm considered old guard, I guess. So I do welcome mentorships. I used to mentor DOMs as well, but I no longer am able to mentor DOMs because of my dynamic right now. So, so that's just something I agreed on during negotiation periods. And so, so anyway, so if you're submissive and you're looking to just bounce ideas off of someone or just talk to someone, I'm more than happy to talk to you. So just go ahead and enter your comments down below. Subscribe and like this video and share it if you like. And I know Daddy's gonna say I was too serious again, but the next couple of videos are gonna be serious videos because it's serious discussion that you know, that we're having. We're not having, and maybe I'll do a coloring. Alright. But I'm not good at editing yet. I haven't figured that out yet. So some of the other channels I've watched, they do like time lapses and of coloring and things like that. I'm still learning. I'm still in the learning curve of YouTube. So anyway, thanks again. I appreciate your time, and remember to stay safe and always do things consensually. Alright, thank you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.